What's the good word, everybody? It is Falcons Daily. We are back on a Thursday. I am CG Craig Green, your host, and I appreciate y'all checking out the program. Once again, thanks for hitting that subscribe button and getting us closer and closer towards 2,000 subscribers. So, really appreciate y'all doing that and also making sure those notifications are turned on. On Wednesday, Falcons didn't have any practice. They had the day off, but today they'll be back on the field again, sharpening their skills and all of that, getting treatment if they need it, yada, yada, yada. But even without there being practice, there's still plenty of things to talk about. In the comments yesterday, we I saw someone that mentioned about Jaylen Walker, like, hey, what's going on with Jaylen Walker? Forgive me, I don't have the name in front of me right now, but again, yeah, what's up with Jaylen Walker? Right now he's kind of in they're kind of managing what he's doing at the moment. I believe that's the easiest way I can put it right now. Is they're just kind of just massaging his reps and whatnot. Everything's okay. He's kind of in like a maintenance type of situation. But no concerns, no worries there. But Jaylen Walker so far has gotten rave reviews, and things are looking good for him, despite the modifications that the Falcons are doing for him. That's the term they use, modifications. But where's he going to play on the field? Is he going to be a linebacker? Is he going to be an edge rusher? Defensive end? Is he going to do both? Right now, not sure where he's needed the most. I think he's needed most coming off the edge. And I think, a lot of times they want rookies to master one thing before they try to have them do a whole bunch of things. But some of the praise that he's gotten during the offseason is how well he acclimates to things, once or twice the first or second time around. So, be prepared to see him definitely rushing off the edge, but also perhaps rushing over the middle in some of their different packages as well. He could line up as an inside linebacker and blitz through one of the gaps as well. Imagine Jaylen Walker trying to rush between the center and the left guard, through the A gap. That would definitely cause some problems and can free up some things on the outside for somebody else, maybe Leonard Floyd, James Pierce, Arnold Ebiketie, Bralen Trice, maybe. We'll talk more about Bralen in just a moment. But, I see Jaylen being more of a defensive end first, an edge rusher, and then a linebacker second. Or if he's going to be a linebacker, we're going to look at more of him being more of an outside linebacker. So again, if we're being multiple here, we're talking, a defensive end and an outside linebacker, which would basically amount to that edge position. Now, Bralen Trice is a player who's coming back from injury. He's off that non-football injury list. He's ready to go for training camp. He is good. Can he be an X factor for the Falcons this year? Yeah. I mean, think about this. I mean, the fact that Bralen got to watch film last season of the defense. He got to watch film this year. He got to rehab and study other teams' offenses and defenses. So he's got the second year mind, but didn't get a chance to play in any games after the Dolphins game last season in the preseason because remember he tore his ACL rushing the passer. But what he does have, now is it's almost like his rookie season all over again from the physical standpoint because he's going to finally get to go back out there again and play. But he's also been studying for 2 seasons, so it's kind of a unique spot for Bralen Trice to be in, and I think he's going to take advantage of that, and I think he will be an X factor because the other piece of this whole equation is the fact that no teams have any real film on Bralen Trice, even though he's a second-year player because he was he was injured last season. So you only have what you saw in the preseason, and of course he's grown and he's going to be a little bit of a different player than he was last year. So he's a big X factor for the Falcons. I mean, no team has any idea what to expect when Bralen Trice gets on the field. Another player on my mind that is coming off the non-football injury list. And that is Cobee Bryant, the Hawk Mamba. Remember him? He of Mr. 200 plus thousand Instagram followers. So can Cobee Bryant make the team? What are the chances that Cobee Bryant makes this roster, the 53-man roster? I think he's got a decent shot at it. He's got skills. I mean, obviously we know he had I think it was 14 interceptions in college. Uh, first team all conference last year. Again, just a talented player, a ball hawk. Got his hands on a lot of passes. But when you look at the cornerback position, he right now would be more competing, I think, on the second level of the defensive line. I mean, because or the cornerback room. I mean, when you look at the Falcons corners, right? You think of the top guys on the team. Obviously, you go AJ Terrell, D. Alford, Mike Hughes, Clark Phillips. This is in no particular order, by the way. And then I would have to say Mike Ford after that. So there's five. And then you got your next bunch after that: Natron Brooks, Keith Taylor, Dante Manning, Lamar Jackson, Cobee Bryant. So I think if he can beat out that bottom five right there, get himself in that sixth spot, he's got a real good chance to make the roster. But I think his toughest competition is going to be guys like Natron Brooks and Lamar Jackson, who have been around a little bit. So, we'll see what happens with Cobee Bryant. But now that he's back and he's ready to play, anything can happen. He just has to stay healthy, and he's got to string together good practice after good practice, and also get himself ready for game week and all that. Speaking of which, game week is next week also. We're going to go ahead and call it good for today, but first we're going to actually let you know about what's going on with the Falcons in training camp. Today, Thursday, is their last practice until Monday. And then what they're going to do next week is they're going to prepare as if it's a game week, because remember, the first Falcons preseason game is on Friday next week, August the 8th. So they're going to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no practice Thursday, and then they're going to play the game on Friday. Then after that, they won't have another practice until Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then they're going to wrap up camp with two joint practices against the Titans before they play them back in Atlanta on the 15th of August. So that's where things kind of stand with the Falcons when it comes to their training camp schedule. I don't expect you to remember all that, but you can find it on the Falcons website if you wanna grab that. But everyone, let's if you got the time and the energy, I appreciate you having it so far. Continue to leave me comments and let me know what's on your mind and what you want to talk about when it comes to the Dirty Birds. We're here to discuss all of it. We are literally about 8 days away from the Falcons playing their first preseason game, and I want to know how y'all feel about it. So let's talk about that and whatever else is on your Falcon mind. Follow Fan Arch up in the top corner there, FANARCHCO. How about me as well, Craig Green CG, at CRAIG, the letter G and the word sports. Appreciate it if you do that, and I really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button for Falcons Daily as well. So we will see you again on Falcons Friday. Until then, y'all be kind, be great, and sayonara and buenos noches.